Another day, another unboxing. This time we have the Ingco electric planner, and this is 550 watts. This is the cheapest that I could find in the market, and I hope it works well. So I had a Bosch planner that I used for a few years, probably some 3 years or so, and it was very good. Actually, I worked, very well with it. I did so much with it, but I had to dispose it off. By the time I was getting rid of it, several things had happened. The blades had gotten blunt. At some point, the blades nipped some nails, and now it had some markings on the blade, and when now it was planning, it will draw lines. And this adjustment plate, it had actually malfunctioned, though it was still able to adjust, but rotating this knob was getting harder by the day, and a spring and a screw had come off. I didn't actually know how to put it back together, but I got rid of it. I just sold it at a throwaway price for somebody who was going to fix it and continue using it, and also because I needed the money. But now I am back to doing my DIYs. I have some work here that needs to be done. Okay, see these pieces of boards here. This is actually a reception that needs to be done, that needs to be made. So I did not have this tool, which is very important, and I think the rest I have. So I'm going to start the work very soon, and I will review this Ingco electric planner in respect to the planner that I used, which is Bosch, and I will give my opinion. So let's just unbox this. Okay, it has just been dropped by a rider, and you can see where it had been strapped to the bike. It has just been dropped this minute. I actually bought it on Friday, but I could not be able to organize for collection on that day. Today is on Monday, and this is how it looks like. A very basic unboxing experience. Is just tools and these other things that have just been thrown in the box, nothing more. And what do we have in this bag? We have a user manual, and we have a few more tools over there. We don't know what this is for, but we will get to see in the course of using it. But I know it is for this attachment, and it looks like it is just a piece to fix on the plane so that you are able to keep an edge while doing the planning. I know it probably works this way, just attaches to the machine so that you're able to push it through the edge, and probably this is the fastener for it, and probably this other one. But let's see what we have here now. Cable is pretty long. This cable looks very long. Let's see how far it goes. And with a planner, I prefer a long cable, and this is sufficient. This is decent. This cable is long. This cable is very long. Nice. So we started off well. Let's see how this machine looks like. So Ingco Industrial Electric Planner. Planning depth 0 to 1 millimeter. Planning width 82 millimeters. Made in China. 16,000 revolutions per minute. Obviously, this is where the brushes are. in case one needs to change them. And this is the planing surface. It looks like that. These are the blades. Usually it has 2 blades, very sharp. Okay, and these are the nuts for releasing the blade. So that is blade number 1, and this is blade number 2. Good. It has a belt for turning the attachment where the blades are secured. Let us look at the depth adjustment. It has actually not been, it is 0 to 1, so I don't think there is much adjustment when it comes to depth. And I think that is the maximum that it can go. Let me use this one carefully just to see how deep it can cut. And if it starts from this point, you can see how deep that one can go. And actually, I don't think I will need to have something that goes deeper than that. So although this is the maximum adjustment, but this is just right for the kind of work that I do. This is just right for the kind of work that I do, because you can see how far it can cut when it is at its maximum adjustment. And I think that is fine. So I bought this planner for almost that was almost 5,000 shillings, and I can see there are some advantages that the Bosch planner gave over this one. The Bosch planner had a deeper cut. It could actually go deeper than the maximum that this one can go. And number 2, you could be able to adjust where the chips are coming from. With this one, it has no provision for adjusting where the chips come from. So the chips just have to come from this side, and probably that is one drawback. But then looking at the prices, with this one costing 5,000 and about 5,000 shillings, and the Bosch planner costing about 12,000 shillings up to about, I think it's about 15,000 shillings. So this one actually gives value for money, considering that it's just going to get the job done, and all I need is something that is going to cut these pieces, just plane these pieces so that they become flush, and reducing the depth and reducing the edges to something that is going to be decent. So I will start using this as soon as I get the opportunity to, and I will make another video when the machine is in action. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe.